Hi everyone. Today I wish to share with you one of the key benefits of Anypoint platforms. Accelerated delivery via design first approach. We came across with many customers who struggle with project deadline, especially to do with complex integration project. One of the biggest challenge faced is how each complex disparate systems interact with each other. In most cases, the system interfaces are not well defined or known at the beginning of any project, and they're subjected to change over the entire project development lifecycle. With design first, we overcome these common problems by creating and understanding each APIs interacts with each other's within an API-led connectivity approach. A lot of the rework and refactoring effort is saved by having a common design API interfaces in place ahead of time. Project team members can now work in parallel without the fear of any future unexpected integration roadblock. The front-end developers can consume test data from an API endpoint, while the back-end developers are working on the more complex integration requirements simultaneously. Our clients have reported at least 64% faster delivery speed using Anypoint platforms because one of these fundamentals benefits. To show you how the design first approach makes you faster, in this demo, I'll show you how easy it is to create an API design upfront using a sample client API. I will then turn on the mocking service with data examples on the callable endpoints for testing purpose. The API defines can easily be published to Anypoint Exchange portal so that the wider project team can discover, understand, consume, or reuse this API asset. Imagine that I work with the project teams to create an API-led connectivity approach, which include APIs for many disparate systems and processes to deliver a customer's 360 view project. I'm tasked to design a client API to get access to the latest client contact details. Firstly, we'll log into Anypoint platforms and we need to navigate to Design Center. Here in Design Centers, I'll find that I've already got two of the API fragments created by my team members to help me speed up my work. I can import these API fragments into my client API specifications later. I can provide some basic information at the top of these RAML specification files like descriptions, media types, and any of the data typed. I'm going to import the API fragments, client data type, and client examples into my client API specifications. I'm reusing the asset that is created by my team members to speed up my development effort. I need to link these two API fragments by just adding the examples into my client data type fragments. I'll also need to add these client data types into my root specification files. Next, I can add all the remaining specifications into these RAML files. As you can see, as I build these RAML specifications, the documentation is automatically generated on my right-hand side. I make use of post method to create new client's contact records, a get methods to return the client contact records with details by its client ID, a put method to update client records, and the delete methods to actually delete any of the existing client records. So this is the interface that is now defined in my RAML files. I can turn on the mocking service immediately so that I can start testing the API endpoint. Try it button is here. And this is the JSON data example which I imported through my fragments previously. This is the returns results. Let's test one more by providing client ID. the response. Once I'm happy with my client API specifications, I can now publish to Exchange with a single click of a button. All my project's team members can start to discover and consume this client API as soon as it is published to Exchange. And this is my client APIs on the Exchange portals, which is accessible by anybody. I apply a design first approach during this demo to show you how quick and easy it is to create a samples client API upfront. I then enable its built-in mocking service and subsequently publish it to Exchange portal. My project teams and any other extended line of business can immediately access the API asset by interacting with its defined endpoints or interfaces without any complex integrations and implementation work yet. The design first approach allows all parties to work in parallel. We built the right solutions, the right design from the beginning to cut down expensive developments or refactoring effort in any other later stage. Together with this easy to use mocking service and Exchange portal, Anypoint's Design Center help us to improve project prototyping and delivery speed tremendously. Thank you.